We have a very important runoff election happening in Georgia on December 6th. It is Herschel Walker versus incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock. This will not decide who controls the Senate. Democrats will control the Senate, but it will decide, do Democrats control 50-50 with Kamala Harris as the tie-breaking vote, or do Democrats control 51-49, making Kamala Harris unnecessary or creating a little bit of margin in case Joe Manchin or Kyrsten Sinema decide not to play ball. Well, as I've told you before, Herschel Walker, the Republican candidate, is one of the most, if not the most unqualified candidate for the Senate I can ever remember covering. I've played for you times where Herschel Walker has been incoherent, where he's been visibly disoriented, where he has said nonsense, gobbledygook coming out of his mouth. All of those examples are nothing compared to what I'm going to play for you today. Herschel Walker speaking a mile a minute. I've never seen this before. This is upper Herschel Walker on a rant about werewolves and vampires that I challenge you to make through the entire thing. Listen to this.
I want to tell you to keep the faith. Oh, you ever watch a stupid movie late at night hoping it's going to get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway? Because the other night I was watching this movie. I was watching this movie called Freak Night, or some type of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are cool people, are they not? But I'm going to tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I wanted to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm
elect this man.
watching this movie, and they can tell how stupid it is because it's 1 a.m. So I'm watching my TV, these kids watching their TV, vampire kill on their TV. So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching though. As I'm watching this show, what was funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house. So they were watching their TV. Now I'm watching my TV as they watching their TV.
This is sad, right? Is this sad or crazy or scary? I don't know. I mean, I think the scary part is that this guy might be a senator.
See the vampire killer on their TV. So they win this contest to bring this actor. Now, y'all got to stay with me. Bring this actor who's a vampire killer from that TV to get rid of this real life vampire in their attic. So as this actor comes to their home, he got all the right stuff. He got all the right stuff because, you know, got to have a stake and got to have a thing to kill him in the heart. And he got a necklace of garlic because that worked.
Is anybody still with us here?
I don't know what it does, but it worked. You got to have a cross because it burns. I know that worked. And then all of a sudden, this is what was so funny about it. As they're walking through the house, this guy's got the holy water. He's blessing the house, this actor. Now, he's all fake. He's blessing the house with his holy water. They walked upstairs, and this vampire looking real good in this black suit. Whoa, that sounds like Senator Warnock, doesn't it? Looking all good in this black suit. Floating.
I guess that's the connection to the campaign.
From the ceiling. He floated from the ceiling looking good and cool. And I'm thinking, whoa, they better get out of that house. If somebody float from your ceiling, get out of that house. That's not your house. But as he floated from the ceiling, the kids jumped behind their hero. As they jumped behind their hero, the guy jumped in front of him with this holy water, threw it on the vampire's forehead. He covered his eye. Then he took his hand away.
We're almost through it. And the reason I'm playing the whole thing is for you to realize this was not just 10 seconds out of context. This was a 2-minute unintelligible, hopped up rant.
He started laughing. And he said, that don't work. He took the cross, he put it on the vampire's forehead. And the vampire didn't even do anything. He said, that don't work. And that's the way it is in our life. It doesn't work unless you got faith. It is time for us to have faith. We got to have faith in our fellow brother. We got to have faith in this country. We got to have faith in the elected officials. And right now, that's the reason I'm here.
Does anybody understand why he's there? I'm from that explanation. He says, that's why I'm here. I don't understand why he's there. Folks, do you understand the level of despair that we should all feel at the state of democracy if this man can become an American senator, a United States senator, one of 100 senators? It is extra important that we do everything we can to prevent him from becoming a senator. This is a humiliation. I'm not exaggerating, okay? If I walked into, guys, I don't know, a dry cleaner, if I walked into anywhere, an accounting firm, and they said, CPA Walker is going to be handling your taxes this year. And whoever comes in speaks like this, rants like this about things. I'm not hiring that person. And he's on the cusp of becoming a U.S. senator When Raphael Warnock understands the issues, seems reasonably empathetic, seems to understand the process of the Senate. I mean, what are we even talking about here? Here's one more clip from this where it's something about bicycles. I don't even know. It's wow.
What we need to do is get rid of those 87,000 RS agents that's going to go after you. Maybe we need to put.
Now, remember, there aren't 87,000 IRS or RAS agents. It's not true. Remember that over the next decade, 55,000 IRS agents will retire. So there's a plan to replace them with 55,000 new IRS agents. In addition, the IRS is understaffed, so there's going to be a slight increase to staffing. And in terms of them going after people, this is the armed IRS agents thing. There's like a very small division in the IRS. I don't remember if it's a couple hundred or at the most like 1,800, something like that, agents who carry firearms. And like they are police at the end of the day, and police carry firearms.
Those police officers in our schools to protect our kids. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. But yet, we got people in Washington that gotten too weak. All they want to do is let people ride their bike. That's what Senator Warnock is doing. Let Joe Biden ride his bike because he's voted with him 96% of the time, which means he don't know what he's doing or he's seen to love Joe Biden. I don't know which one it is, but I can tell you both of them is wrong because what we need.
It's really sad at the end of the day. I mean, he doesn't make any sense. This is the embodiment of everything we should be working really hard to keep out of public office. It's everything. It's everything. It's personal hypocrisy, a personal history of not being a particularly good person, completely ignorant on the issues. I mean, there's no checklist of things we should try to keep out of public office that doesn't include everything that Herschel Walker is. So let's make sure if you vote in Georgia, make sure you understand where and when to vote. There is a lawsuit currently about early voting. If you can, plan to vote on December 6th. Plan to vote on December 6th. We will be live with election results and all of it on that day. I've had such trouble finding a great razor where I am not cutting myself or getting those nicks on my skin, which are so common with the cheap disposable razors. You have to meet our sponsor, Henson Shaving. Henson actually manufactures parts for the International Space Station and the Mars rover, and they are bringing that exact same precision engineering to the shaving experience. It hurts when you shave because blades extend too far and thus they wobble slightly. But with their aerospace grade CNC machines, Henson is able to make metal razors that extend just 0.0013 inches. That's less than the thickness of a human hair, which means a secure, stable blade with a vibration-free shave. It also has built-in channels to evacuate the hair and the cream. No more clogs, no more rubbing your thumb on the razor to get the hair out. I use Henson at home. Shaving is a great experience now. Henson wants to be the best razor, not the best razor business, which means you only need to buy it once and it's awesome. Go to hensonshaving.com/Pacman, add a razor and a 100-pack of blades to your cart, then enter the code Pacman to get the 100 blades for free. That is a 3-year supply. The link is down below.